welcome back everyone. This week I kind of wanted just to give you a glimpse into a normal week in my life when I am not out of town. My husband is gone this week. We had just gotten back in town from the holidays and I decided to spend today just catching up on things, really all week just catching up and getting the house back together and also catching up on work. I really, like I said before, am trying to play around with style, so I do hope you guys enjoy this video and yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have a hard time just cooking for myself in terms of portion. I came from a big family, and even with me and my husband, we'll usually cook enough to have lunch for the next day. So it was kind of hard to cook a smaller portion, but I know I'll be eating chili and cornbread for the rest of the week. Good morning, guys. It is currently Monday, January 8th. I recently just got back from a trip with my family for the holidays, which is really fun. I got back this past Saturday, and I kind of just wanted to take you guys along with me this week. My husband's out of town, so I'm in the house by myself for most of the week. I have a lot of catching up to do in terms of like just things around the house. So that's kind of what this week's gonna be, and I'll catch you guys up on art things as well. I will also be filming a studio tour, or like an office tour of my space. I really want to show you guys this space before I break it down, because we will be moving in a few months, so definitely want to show you guys this space because I absolutely love it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am definitely playing around with style. I'm kind of trying to figure out what video style I like, so bear with me throughout this process. Things are definitely going to be changing, as I mentioned in my last video, but I'm excited to see where this goes. It is so windy outside, like it just does not feel good. There's a couple of errands that I need to finish running for the week, but I'm like I've already taken my dog out a couple of times, and I'm not really looking forward to going outside, but I'd prefer to get those errands done today because I honestly don't know if at this point if it's gonna get worse or not. But I've had mostly a chill morning. I have really loved being in the kitchen again and cooking more and learning how to make a lot of things from scratch. It kind of has just sparked something in me, and it's something I really enjoy doing. And today I really wanted to try making butter from scratch. I'm actually surprised how easy this was, and it's really cool because now I have fresh butter and buttermilk. But yeah, just being in the kitchen and figuring out how to make things from scratch is really cool. And I think a lot of the time we think it's a lot harder than it actually is. And discovering that a lot of the stuff, once I have it down, can be fairly quick to whip up and is also a lot healthier for you is really cool to know. So I definitely spend a lot more time in the kitchen than I used to. And that has been really fun, having another passion. I used to bake a lot when I was a kid, and doing it again kind of brings me back to those fun days because it was a part for me as well. So you probably will see a lot of me in the kitchen, honestly, just as much as painting now. Okay, so we have some butter and we have some buttermilk. I ended up getting on a call with some family friends, so I wasn't able to show you guys the whole process, but basically I just left it in the mixer. Once it started to thicken a bit more, I just slowed it down just a little bit. I possibly could mix it just a little too long because I got distracted on the phone and I ended up making a huge mess that I had to clean up. But this is so exciting. I think I'm actually gonna split this in half and do one salted and one non-salted. And I'm excited to bake with this and see how it turns out. It's so cool that you can just like whip this up. And yeah, I'm so excited to use this, and I'll figure out what to do with this buttermilk. Maybe I'll make some or cook something with it. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of just chill for the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. The mornings throughout this week were pretty brutal. It was not only super cold and super windy, like I mentioned last time, and just icy, and I think me and Tola both just dreaded going out in the morning. So normally it consists of me just throwing on whatever I want to be warm, which includes my husband's jacket. So yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time in the house this week just because it genuinely wasn't enjoyable going outside. Hey guys, so it is almost 5 o'clock. I have basically been in the office all afternoon. I didn't really film anything because I was just trying to focus and get work done, which I am super happy about because I got a lot done. But I wanted to pause and make some bread because I made the fresh butter yesterday, and of course I need fresh bread to go with it. So I'm gonna start my dough. It has to like rise for an hour and a half, the recipe that I found. So we're gonna try this. I attempted it before and it did not work very well. We do keep our house pretty cool, and I think it was just too cold for the dough to rise. So we're gonna try this again, and I'm gonna probably like pop it in the oven or the microwave to sit so it's nice and warm. But first, of course, I need to clean my kitchen. I am truly beyond thankful to be able to have more time in the house and the kitchen and have time to experiment. While I do think the average person probably does have time to make things from scratch, and it's really not as hard as we think, I really have been able to pour even more time into that. And I am so grateful for that. God has just been so good in my life, and my husband truly has been a huge blessing. It has been awesome just being able to focus on the things that I really love to do and have honestly really wanted to spend more time doing. But in the past, when I was working a full 9 to 5 for somebody else, it's a little trickier to do that. And I do understand that perspective as well. But this has also shown me that a lot of these things are not as hard as we think they are. And really just setting aside 30 minutes to an hour to teach ourselves a new skill or just develop what we already know can really benefit us in the long run. And it's really just about time management. And I've been trying to use my time more wisely, even now that I am able to focus on things that I want to grow in, especially when it comes to art and cooking in the kitchen and just providing for my family and being a servant for my family and learning things for the future. And just learning how to manage my time, because as life goes on and the family grows, things get busier, and I don't want these things to fall back because I now feel like I don't have the time to do so. So I encourage you, if it's something that you want to do too, just try it. Just spend 30 minutes, try something new. I really promise it's so much fun. While the bread was baking, I decided to spend some time in the office, finish editing a video for my husband and I's channel, which you guys should definitely check out. I will have it linked down below. I am so proud of this. Listen, see? I'm gonna chill. Still trying to figure out some stuff with like editing. I thought I was gonna like have a chill evening, but I'll probably be working for at least another hour, and then maybe I'll muster the energy to fold my laundry that I washed on Sunday. It is now Tuesday. But if not, it's probably gonna wait until tomorrow morning, so we'll see. But all right, I'll get back to you guys once the bread's cooled. It doesn't feel as hard either, but now that it's cooled, it still has a nice crust. What a beef stew. Most of this day was just spent catching up on the rest of the stuff that I didn't do throughout the week. Just vacuuming, mopping, doing laundry, taking care of all the pets, cleaning bathrooms, just regular house maintenance things. This day was finally warm enough, just warm enough to get outside for a little bit. We honestly weren't able to stay outside for too long, maybe like 45 minutes before it did get really cold. And to be fair, I did go around sunset, but that was one of my favorite lakes to walk around. And the rest of the night was spent doing my hair, finally catching up on the rest of the laundry, and just having a chill night. This is Thursday, and it was spent all day in the studio, and it was really nice to have a day dedicated to art. I started the day off by cleaning my kitchen, of course, and went straight to painting. This painting definitely was a challenge for me at first. I had an initial vision of how I wanted it to look, and at some points throughout the process, as you guys will see a little bit of it, but it definitely was not going the way that I thought, so I kind of had to pivot or try new things just to see how I wanted it to look. But ultimately, I actually really loved how this turned out, and I want to do a large version of it on a larger or bigger canvas. So look out for that in the future. I think it will turn out really well. And of course, I have my little office buddy who is always with me everywhere I go. This painting had many different stages, as you guys will see towards the end of it, but after figuring out, I really do like how it turned out. If you guys want to see more of this process, you can go to my Instagram, which I will also have linked down below. And you guys, if you want to see more of my weekly art, I will be posting on there more frequently. But this was the last day that I vlogged because I had family things over the weekend and decided just to spend time with them. But I do really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this style and you want to see more of my everyday life. But I think it's kind of hard not to show it just because art and what I do throughout the day kind of are all morphed together, and this is just simply my life, which I absolutely love. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys and hopefully inspire and encourage people on the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.